Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting beer review. Thanks for watching, and another Weissbier from Bavaria. It was a really big while, far too big while, since I had a Weissbier on the channel. And as you know, I really love Bavarian Weissbiers. Absolutely one of my favorite styles, so I've been longing really much to do a Weissbier. And finally the time is here, and it fits nice also into the beers that I'm reviewing at the moment on the channel, because it's from Bavaria, quite small brewery, and it's the typical, as I call it, Bavarian bottle shape. You see the thick bottle, not the tall bottle, but the thicker bottle, which seems to be often the case that they're using in Bavaria, the private small breweries. This brewery, Karg Brauerei, it's a Weissbier Brauerei, so they are only brewing Weissbiers. This is their most popular one, of course. It's their most sold one, the common one, the normal Helles Hefe-Weissen, which always is the main product from the Weissbiers. The normal Weissbier, you can call it. And it's giving a really nice impression to me, this brewery. I'll give you the link to the brewer's website, of course. Started 1912 by Andreas Karg. So that's why they're having that name, because of the name of the brewer who founded the brewery. And it's located in Oberbayern, so very south of Bavaria, in the Garmisch-Partenkirchen district. I can give you some history about this brewery. It's in the town of Murnau am Staffelsee, in the Garmisch-Partenkirchen district in Oberbayern. So absolutely almost to the Austrian border. You see, I did have when I did my research, I visited their website. There was pictures about this small town, really beautiful, located just at the foot of the Alps, which are the border to Austria. Some information about this brewery. A family tradition since 1912. It was in 1912 when Andreas Karg, a trained beer brewer from the Munich area, took over the Hirschvogel wheat beer brewery on the Untermarkt in Murnau. The Hirschvogel brewery was founded almost 20 years ago from a smithy, and so the brewery was renamed to the current name of the Karg brewery. Andreas Karg and his wife Rosina had 5 children, all of whom helped in the brewery: Rosina, Senta, Franziska, Andreas, and Emmy. Andreas Karg Sr. ran the brewery until around 1960 and then retired from active business. Now the daughters Senta and Franziska took over the brewery together with their brother Andreas and turned it into a GmbH and Company KG. The first daughter, Rosina Karg, married Franz Schubert in 1939, laying the foundation for the current owners to be called Schubert. The current managing director, Franz Schubert Jr., emerged from this marriage. In 1976, he returned to his grandfather's brewery after studying to become a master brewer in Weihenstephan, and after a few years of professional experience in Dortmund and Kronbach. The 4th generation has now been working since 2005, the youngest daughter of Franz Schubert, Victoria. After a stay abroad in a London brewery, she also decided to return to Murnau. So private Weissbier Brauerei located in Murnau am Staffelsee. Really good impression, this brewery, and the labels are also looking really nice. Feel free to check out their website, as I mentioned. About this specific one, the Hefe-Weissbier from Karg Weissbier Brauerei, it's possible to read the following on their website. The gold yellow wheat beer appears with a nice yeast turbidity, delicate carbonic acid, and fine white poured foam. The fragrance is particularly captivating, with the soft bananas and clove flavors coordinated with a light fruit note. In the first try, Not too much carbon dioxide, nestles perfectly on the palate. The yeast aromas and the pale taste of berries remain on the tongue. Gives a really nice impression that to me. Looking real much forward to try this one, and as I mentioned, it was a while ago since I had a Weissbier, and of course it has to be Bavarian Weissbiers. You know, Bavarians, this is their favorite beer style, and they're really beer lovers. The alcohol content is 5.0. You do need, of course, to have a Weissbier glass. I can show you afterwards how to pour up a Weissbier as I usually do. Here's the cap, which is the logo of this brewery. Here is one closer look of the label, beautiful label actually, of the town. You see the Alps in the background, beautiful small town, Murnau am Staffelsee, and beautiful colors also. So you see very much blue and white, which is the colors of Bavaria, and nice looking logo also of Karg Weissbier. What more to say? Helles Hefe-Weissbier, garantiert reine Flaschengärung. Brauerei Karg, Murnau, Staffelsee. Zutaten: Weizenmalz, Gerstenmalz, Hopfen, Hefe. That's what it is. No back label, which often is the case in these small private breweries. But let's open it up. First of all, of course, you need to rinse the glass. Use only cold water. Don't dry it afterwards. Don't use any chemicals. Those things will only make it worse. So you see, it's just rinsed with cold water, and then open up the bottle, of course, of Karg Weissbier, like that. And you hold the glass on an angle, 45-degree angle, and let the beer be poured very slow and gently into the glass. It's because it's creating much foam, so you need to avoid too much foam. And then you keep a little bit at the very bottom of the bottle. You swirl the bottle like this, and then you pour up the rest like this, and then you get all the great tasting yeast which is being collected at the very bottom of the bottle, just like this. And that's the way to do it, in my opinion. See the typical for the style, very cloudy apricot color of the beer, and the big white foam head, which is especially important on a Weissbier to build up, and of course keep it all the way through. Keeps the right taste in the glass, and shows quality, and it's especially on a Weissbier. That's important. What Bavarians are doing, since they love this beer style, is that they can start to drink while it's a big foam head far above the edge of the glass. I have to review the color, so I have to wait. But looks really typical for the style, in my opinion. As you can see, tend to be a little bit darker here at the top since the glass is bigger. Let's get the aroma of this one. Really fruity and nice. Easy to feel the exotic fruits, the banana, of course, as always in the Weissbier. Really nice aroma of this Hefe-Weissen, cloudy Hefe-Weissen. I just remember how much I love this beer style. Just fantastic beer style in every way. It's giving a real nice impression to me, very high quality. So let's try it. Prost. Fantastic, of course. Really easy to feel that it's a high quality Bavarian Weissbier. Got the typical banana flavor that's very obvious, and for the The beer style shows high quality. This is giving a really nice impression before I tasted it, and it's definitely not making me disappointed in every way. It's a really well tasting Hefe-Weissbier this, and also in every way it's looking really nice. Both the bottle, the label, their website, and the look of the beer and how it tastes is really the best from my perspective. This is really tasting amazing, I should say. So refreshing and nice. This is a big recommendation to find. This one, Karg Weissbier, is amazing. So definitely something you should find. I can recommend it. To be honest, it's amazing. And as I've said, I've been longing a lot to drink a Weissbier again, and this is definitely the right one to choose, because it's been worth the while. I've been having it for a little while. Managed to find it in Germany, of course. Not possible to find outside Germany, of course. Just like many other small breweries, they prefer to sell their beers locally in their hometown, and I guess it's the case with this one too. So it's been worth the while, definitely, because the aftertaste is staying so long. The refreshing taste, which is so common for this beer style, is really obvious. So really tasting nice in every way, and it's a big recommendation. Really deserves much attention, this brewery, because they also have, of course, Biergarten and also Bierladen, where they are selling memorabilia with connections to the brewery. Weissbier glasses, their beers, shirts, and everything like that. That's more about that on their website, so feel free to check out that. Seems like a really nice town, and as I've been mentioning, a town where I could be like forever. Best foods, best beer, kindest people, most beautiful nature in the world, beautiful houses, and everything is just the best. That's it. That's the Karg Weissbier. I guess I pronounced it right. If not, then I'm sorry about that. But this one is looking real nice. Great color combination on the label. And yeah, my waiting for this one was really worth the wait. The ones who wait on a good thing, he can wait for a while. So it's been worth the waiting. It's a very great Weissbier in my opinion. Tastes fantastic. Don't have anything to say that could be improved. So it's a big recommendation. With that said, I think that's it for now. Hope you continue to follow my channel for more interesting beer reviews, and hope I see you again in the next German beer review.